Alright, so we're back to this. Still trying to take a non-clairvoyant way to win this. We know we can win with the burnout extension, which we've done, but what's a realistic way, without ever knowing anything about this run, that we might have been able to do it? I think another route that I haven't really truly given a proper shake to is the incant route. Now, I still think we do the exact same start as we've been doing. I still think the most sense-making is to take handheld totem, skip the other artifact, take Trader's Quill. So we'll do everything the same for Ring 1. We should know this Ring 1 pretty well by now. It's basically like, you know, memorization at this point. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, boom, boom. What is end turn F? Two, one, 3, F. All right. That. All right. So, if we're going to go incant, we need to take spells, we need to remove units. I think maybe when I went incant at the start, well, I'll explain it as I get there, but I think if my plan is to, well, at this point, okay, at this point I don't know what I'm going. All I know is that I'm going to get a unit draft. I'm gonna get a remnant banner, so incant might not really be on my mind, but I still think Helix or Crystallis is getting taken here, considering Urchin Spines and, you know, spell weakness Tethys. I have to imagine Crystallis gets taken here. Now here, I think we would take Drippings. That's what I took the very first time anyway. And I don't know too many lines of logic that allow me. I know I took the draft on my very most recent one. I don't think that line of logic ended up really making any sense. I think the Drippings given with Trader's Quill makes sense. And it enables other stuff. Now, the very first time I took Nameless Siren, I feel like I stick to that here. Especially since I do kind of want to do the incant route here. I know there's a little bit of clairvoyance there, but I have this is basically the very first time I ran this, right? Is everything has been exactly the same up until now. We still go this route, so we want to get, see, this is where I wonder if there's so we see this, right? Okay, we check this first, quick, incant, health. We check that. Piercing, -2. So, obviously the line that I took the very first time ended in a defeat ring 4. Now, reasons for that are, I think mainly that I took too many shards too early. So, you know, a Wickless Baron provides some scaling of both offense and defense, but it doesn't really support. So here's the problem, I think. Like, to go both Harvest and Incant might be trying to do too much. You might be better off really just trying to do one, but considering we don't really know what we're doing at this point, I can take Wickless Baron for Ring 2. Here's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't really want to quick on either of them anyway, because in my mind I'm trying to make Molten Encasement work, even though Obviously, clairvoyantly, it's just not going to work. Now, I guess what I'm thinking is I see the incant armor upgrade. I know I can't re-roll and afford anything, so I could put the incant armor on Siren, since it's an incant unit, and then I could put the health on Wickless. Then I'm also not committing them to necessarily be units, like they're just going to be good enough for Ring 2, and I can infuse them later. And I could just not infuse now. I think that could be a decent rule for Tethys, to not infuse early, if I can get away with it. If you look here, I have no rush to infuse a unit right now. Here, you could argue maybe there's a rush if I see a good infusion to make it, because there's a Hell Vent there, and there's not another temple until then. But in this particular ring, there's really no rush. Like if I saw maybe an Endless, maybe I put the Molten Encasement onto the encasement here, but as we can see, we know that if I reroll there's Endless, but obviously I can't afford it at this, even if I skip. So I think we take the Wickless. It gives us the option to go Harvest if that's what we need to do. It's going to be an okay tank at any rate in the meantime. So I think we add the health here. We add the armor here. So this is still an incant unit, and the other unit's a tank that still could just be the tank, right? Oh shit, I was supposed to... You know what, it's fine. I was really supposed to take... I don't know, am I supposed to take the piercing here? I think it's fine that I didn't. Now, since I have no shards... I don't know, actually, would I take the unit draft here? I know that if I hit just one of these, I'm not really going to take any damage until the boss. Now, during the boss, I cannot kill the backliner. That is one problem. Because there's going to be a backliner with this boss. That severely reduces the amount of hits I can get in. I really feel like we can't take this. If I were, you know, just trying to think this out. Because where's the power level of the deck? I guess I get Urchin Spines and Drippings gets me some 30 shots. Otherwise, I'm not really incanting that much. Perhaps I'm harvesting a lot. I think I need to set up a floor with Wickless, Baron, and Siren on it. Wickless in front. But I need to leave a space open for more. I basically don't put Tethys on that floor. I think we can take this, though. Even though there's going to be a backliner doing 9 damage that I can't really take care of. It's unfortunately just going to have to be how it's going to be. I'll do it like this. I can at least take that backliner out. I think we just do this. Bad turn to draw that, eh? What are you going to do? We can block there, still kill the backliner at least, and we'll try to get harvests up here in incants. So this technically might just be better off holding it, because this still prevents the damage. We can do that. We can do that, it dies anyway. We can just put you here, save that for the boss. Now at this point we might as well do this. We can do that. It dies. So we should do this. Just get it out of the deck so we can draw back into the good stuff. We'll leave a spot in case we can get another whatever you call it. We're going to do this here so we get that 30 damage in. Now I wonder, with that 9 damage, okay, we got the nuts here. Boom. Just to straight up kill him with Crystallis. Okay. Okay, now this is a decision I just don't know about. We've seen the lack of backline clear could be an issue. This could give us a way to kill grenades, the flash freeze, but so could Ice Tornado. Both of them kind of do that. Ice Tornado makes use of Urchin Spines pretty decently. Flash Freeze gives some scaling against the bosses. I have to imagine we're going the Stygian route here, because there's a Herzl's Horde with it. I think we do the Ice Tornado. And then at this point, we don't want to add units. I think we're basically, since we see a Stygian unit here, I think we go for Incant. And Dripfall would be fine for that. That does a lot of good things. So we see these. We see that a Titan Sentry might be okay. I mean, we could infuse that onto Wickless Baron. That's not a horrible play. That gives us some AoE. A little bit of extra health. It becomes a pretty good tank then. I have to imagine that's an okay play. You know, it's also actually an okay play. Legion of Wax onto the Wickless Baron. Every time you get hit, you summon a copy. That's an extra harvest every time. I'm actually kind of thinking about that. I know I said no harvest, but maybe we do some sort of a hybrid thing. I don't know. I mean, if I did that, it would be pretty interesting, I feel. Just trying to think if that could screw us at all. Like, I'm sure maybe there's like times when I draw it turn 1 and not the Siren, then I play it, it gets damaged, and then it summons a copy, and then I can't fit the Siren on the floor. That's definitely a possibility. I really want to try this though. I rarely get to make the Legion into something in Fusion. I'm going to try it out. So, I don't even actually remember what we get here. Okay, Siren and Offering Monument. Offering Monument we know is pretty good with Incant. Can't really fit it on the floor necessarily. I still don't know. With the amount of units we have, the times you just draw into a unit really, I think, limit Offering Monument here, whereas Siren of the Sea, I could take just the Siren's Infusion and put it into Nameless, then she's getting just additional scaling. I think I like that. And here's the thing, I can just take Siren. And let's check what's here first. That's Spell Chain. Okay, Spell Chain. I think we take the Split Anvil over the Candle here. I don't think the Mode of Wax has Burnout, so it's not going to like give us AoE. But Split Anvil, we have the Ice Tornado and the Crystallis then that are enablers, which will help with the incants and just help in general. Let me think here. I really kind of want to make... Here's the thing. I could put Sirens on the same floor and just incant them. I don't... Like, it's a less strong infusion. This is a stronger infusion into the Baron. I'm going to try that now. We get our first set of shards here. Now, unfortunately, since we didn't take the earlier shards, I don't get the divine thing. The divine thing that we would have got. that really makes Ring 3 easy. So Ring 3 might not be that easy, but I'm trying to give ourselves some sort of power level here. Spellchain Urchin Spines isn't the worst. But again, I think we keep the... We really play these shards close to the... what am I even trying to say? We gotta be mindful of that. Now, see, I don't know that I take anything here. Maybe I take this. This is really good with incant, is the thing. That's really nice incant gas. It's good against diligent. I made a supposedly pretty powerful infusion here. You know? It's a pretty powerful infusion. I have a not that great a deck, but maybe at the amount of shards we're at, we can justify this. I don't know. We just got to get through these rings here, and I just don't think we take anything there. We got to keep these shards low and slow, like you're cooking a brisket. Speaking of brisket, we got Daedalus here. I don't think Tethys gets used here. I know you're going top. That's just a given. I think we leave space up here. Whatever banner we draw is going up here, whether it's Harvest or Nameless Siren. Either one of them is going to go in front. We could do this. Just get it ready. Might as well, right? And then I think we just throw these out rather than play them here. If it is Baron, I want these harvests. So it is Baron. This should be fine. I could do this. Then I don't think he would be able to drop a bomb here. And I get an incant out of it. I think that's fine. And we'll just throw that away. Then again, that bomb would be an extra harvest, so... I don't know. I think we just want to do these, get those incants. Get the extra harvests. For Relentless, by the way, this is going to be an amazing infusion. Now, I don't know why we're taking 17 here. That should only hit us once, and then it should spawn the fucking thing, so... I don't know. I'm going to have to slow this one down. It's not functioning how I thought it would. Let's put it that way. So, maybe... I kind of want to let it live. I mean, I know I should do this, but... I'm really curious as to why I'm getting shot here twice. Like, by my estimation, on revenge, I should summon a Motive Wax. And then that should get shot by that. But clearly here, by that number, it says we're getting hit twice. Maybe it just can't predict it. God, I really, really don't want to... With any luck, this doesn't die. Please don't die. Grenade. Well, maybe it'll come back and we'll see it again. I really want... I mean, I should do that for science, right? I'm going to just do this for the incant. This I'll wait on, though. I might want that for this little bitch down here. Alright, we'll do this. Do we need to do that, though? Am I better off just letting them hitting me over and over again? I get way more harvests out of that, right? Let's try that. See, I'm getting all those harvests there. Now, granted, I can't put anything in front here, but whatever. Certainly not as good as the divine dudes here, but you know, I think I can take it. Let's do this. I guess see now I was gonna say I'm gonna slow this down just to show how insane this is. So he hits me, boom, I spawn a guy. Now he has to hit that guy, boom, I get a harvest. Now he hits me again. It's like it gives me over twice the health as far as Relentless is concerned, right? Even as far as just everything's concerned, I get a ton there. Like this is a really good infusion. Now, I just don't think we take these. I could take Siren's Song, I guess, but I miss out on harvests, which maybe isn't the worst thing in the world, considering it's not my main game plan, it's just my tank game plan. But, I don't know. I feel like I have the drip fall for Divinity if I really need to go top floor. I think we're better off just spamming out everything. Is Harness the Titan any good? I don't think so. It doesn't, well, it does get split anviled. Could make those better. It would be actually pretty good for incant. I might take Harness here. Let's give it a shot. Now at this point, I don't think I'm taking any more units, unless I want to do a 2-floor setup. Maybe a 2-floor setup could work here. Like, I could have... I don't know, it's tough, because... I think I'd rather just Hellvent... If I need extra units, I'll just Hellvent the current ones. Since it is shaping up to be an incant-oriented deck, I think we go draw. Now I get this. Well, we know ring frickin' 4 in general is hard. We especially know it's hard, but I think we take this then. This is gonna really help here. Now we get through that. I mean, knowing that, obviously you're not going to get a divine artifact every run. But in general, I would say ring 4 is harder than ring 3, just in a general sense. I definitely lose to ring 4 more than I lose to ring 3. It's another nice thing about delaying your shards is you'd get, if you get one of these, you'd get it later. So, Merchant of Steel with a banner that we're most likely going to skip, or a Hellvent and removals. I don't know that I have great Hellvent targets. Removals would be great. I would probably just remove Dregs for now since I have these Stewards. And then I can remove Stewards in later time. But I don't know what I would really Hellvent. I suppose I could Hellvent this Baron and just have it on another floor. I don't really know what that gets me, though. Like, that might not be the worst, though. I'm trying to think. I could put Tethys behind that. And then it's able to do things. Like mid-floor. I could do mid-floor Wickless Baron with a Tethys behind. You know, that Tethys, or that Wickless Baron isn't going to die anytime soon. I could then prep all of the spell damage for the top floor. I could go full, you know, we don't, you know, you know, I honestly don't remember if Conduit's offered here. I think it is, but I can just plan on not going Conduit even if it is offered and going full spell weakness. Like, this could be a thing. Like, if I go this route, we're thinking of guaranteed value now, right? We're getting back into the conversation from last run where I could go here, but all I'm literally looking for is frickin' multi-strike. And if I don't find that, and endless, but, you know, 25% of the time I don't find either of those, and a large stone is not takeable here. I mean, maybe it's takeable, but not really. And quick isn't really going to do much for me. So really, this side is just guaranteed value. I get removals of which I want. I need to get units out, right? So I can actually make a proper incant deck here. But the Hell Vent on this is really enticing, I think, because then I can actually have Tethys earn me value. So I think we will do this. I think we can also take this, maybe, since we have this Divine Artifact. So I think I am going to do this. And I don't care what I get here. It is Conduit, but I say we just go full handheld. This is going to allow us to really do some work there. So we're at 40 shards, though. Do I really need that gold? I don't know that I do. Because we're still not necessarily that strong. We still have these embers in the deck. Yeah, this ring I'll have my super stewards. I think we do take it here. I'm taking more shards than I did in those other last two runs. Maybe that's to my detriment. We'll see. So Mark of Invasion is another one where it can screw over my ability to play everything on a floor, except we do start with all this stuff, so it might be fine. I think the plan still is mid-floor. Now the unfortunate thing here... Not a great turn to draw that, huh? I could also go bottom. That's a lot of damage shield. I guess we could go bottom. That's essentially the same thing. I'll miss out on a few of these harvests, but so be it. I don't know what we do as Siren of the Sea. I think we just go mid here because I want the other Siren top here with the other Wickless Baron. Let's see, we're better off just letting those all hit us. Here, though, I can get that incant. Do I want to take two of them out? I don't know that I do. Let's just do that. Just take one of them out. I get more harvests. I'm going to need a way to kill the boss, so... Let's do... It goes from 12 to 16, but if I shoot them, it should be fine. Alright, well, I guess I will do this for the extra harvest. I'll take that down. They do 8. I could do this. I don't necessarily need this. Just so I don't have to take this pyre damage. We'll miss the collector, but that's fine. Now we put the other Baron down here. Now we got a pretty good floor here. Put you there and do that. And hopefully that stealth will run out so that you can actually frontline. That is unfortunate. If I do this and don't let it die, I get Ember Drain and I still can't play this next turn. And I kind of need to play this next turn. If I Drip Fall it, this doesn't do enough damage this next turn. So why don't I do... Does it though? 20? Let's say I hit it twice. It's 80 damage. It's not enough. It's not enough. There's no sense taking that hit anyway. Why don't we just let that hit us? Let's... Can do that. And we're gonna be able to get a lot of spell weakness on the boss simply by doing this. I'm kind of liking this setup. Alright, we're gonna do that so that it dies. It's already dying there, so why don't we just do this for an incant, these for incants, and we can just have this chump block. Look at that. This floor is just killing them. I mean, there is a triple striking steward, but yeah, not bad. Two-floor setup might be the answer here. Now, all that being said, should I try to fit another thing at the bottom then here? Or is just the Wickless Baron enough? I could get a third Baron. Well, I have to imagine Swarm is still always going to be good, right? I don't think the other things are what we want. I think we take the Swarm. Oh, what about Entrapment versus Resin Removal? This is the tough one. It's like Diligent. I mean, I could stack days on Diligent with Entrapment. And Divinity. So there's two big... I've been taking Resin Removal. I don't know that it's done that much for me. Like, I am thinking Mortal Entrapment is worth a shot here. Now we got that. That's a pretty big boost. So we have guaranteed value on both sides because we have the Vortex here and the Hell Vent here. Caverns is not guaranteed value. It's likely going to be value, but it's not guaranteed. Health might be better than gold right now, but I have gold to spend, which would be nice. I would like to get Mortal Entrapment cost reducted, just so I don't have to always play it first against Diligent. Then again, I could just Hellvent it. That doesn't work that well for the non-flying boss waves, but it's pretty well. It works pretty well for them. And I don't know Wickless Baron's Infusion. I mean, it'll still be pretty good versus bosses. Maybe I need to focus on waves for now. My Relentless Solutions might be pretty decent. I never have seen what this Caverns is yet, I don't think. But that shouldn't be a part of my decision process right now. What I should be thinking is, what do I need? Removals. I do need removals in a pretty big way. Like, we got to get rid of these stewards. I also have money to make some further removals. If I can do that, I got a pretty good incant deck at that point. Still, though, until I make this Infusion, the incant deck isn't really necessarily there, because these sirens are separate from one another. So one is always getting thrown away, usually the Siren of the Sea. A lot of caverns that could help me, but I just don't know what I would Hellvent at the moment. It's not like I have horrible Hellvents. So what are we looking for spell upgrade-wise? Like, plus damage would be okay. Minus Ember would obviously be guaranteed. We'd probably want that on Entrapment. Holdover Entrapment would be good. Consume Remove on Urchin Spines could probably be good. Holdover Frenzied Swarm, maybe. But we are... we know holdover is going to be good, so we can say that. What about permafrost? Permafrost isn't bad. We definitely have some permafrost targets. And double stack here, double stack would actually be pretty good. Mortal entrapment. So actually, there's really good Merchant of Magic upgrades. I have to imagine we do this Merchant of Magic then. There's too many good things over here. Check this. That doesn't work. This doesn't work. This works. We got all this gold. Every time we've taken Golden Vault there, except for the one basically clairvoyant run. So I think we take out these stewards for sure. And maybe I spend money to remove more. But remember, my money is basically representing health here too now. I think this double stack is so powerful. I can get it down to 3 and it's still playable, Split Anvil. Just against Diligent. I probably want to Hellvent this thing at some point. Because Diligent will burn one of them, or it will burn it for sure unless I get lucky. Other option is to get a bunch of other stuff down to 0 cost. What else we got here? Do we want to do plus 10 on anything? Like that maybe? I don't know. 20 and consume. I could do that on one of these. Also remove consume on these is not bad either. That might actually be better considering we need to scale, and theoretically everything should have spell weakness on it already. So actually I'll do this. I can leave it at 1. Why don't we have this be at 0? Because I'd probably want to play that first before a lot of stuff. I haven't really been able to use that much. And I do think we'll just remove these other stewards. Yeah, I got Golden Vault, but why not just get this deck really thinned out here? We'll leave that gold, though, for as a resource. 65 shards. This extra damage is highly mitigated by my Wickless Barons. I think we take this. And also the Golden Vault mitigates any of those getting through, essentially. So we can already just start off with this. This is fine. We don't need to like be greedy with our harvests up here. This guy almost just wants the harvests more. Now, I could actually fit Siren of the Sea behind. Let's see, 1, 2. So 1 kills the moat. Spawns a moat, kills a moat. So if I don't put anything else, I can fit Siren of the Sea here, so I'm gonna. I'll throw this away, I think. I'll just put this here. But Nameless, I think, well. Nameless is a better finisher. I think I want the Siren of the Sea here because it's a better tank. Technically not a better tank, but it is a tank. This is going to be a better finisher. I think we do this. We can do that. We can fit this here. I should have actually just put it down, but whatever. This, I don't know that I need it. Might just be good as an incant here. I mean, I could also just do this for an incant. Maybe I will. Alright, you're gonna go there. And here, I have this for this, but I'm Ember Drained. That sucks. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, though. Other than I could have Crystallised him here. Oh well, it is what it is. I can't fit you in. Shit. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm already ember drained. Why don't I just do this then? Do this. I don't know what I'm going to do against this guy. Actually, if I get any of the calcified embers, I can play this. So this is actually fine. So we can do this. Might as well do that now. Might as well keep going here. This is the floor we want as the finishers. I don't need that for this. Like, I'm still fine. I'm gaining health still. We can put these here. Just do this. The multi-strike guy is actually going to get hard countered by my Baron. I'm not going to kill him down here, but I think I'll get a few hits in for sure. Well, if he's dying, there's really no reason to play that here, but we'll just, yeah, we can get a few of these things out. What do I want to do here? Do I want to just throw this away? Maybe. Let's put you, I'll put you there too. Some extra hit potentially. I don't want to do that. We can just play the both of these then. We still want this to die though. We don't care too much about stealth in this deck, I feel. That dying is fine. Can't play this on anything, unfortunately. But let's start with this, and then do that. That. Actually, I really want to just see this in action. Yeah, his health total is not quite high enough to really do a ton of damage here, but he's still allowing me to get some pretty good amounts of spell weakness in. So we want to hit the Ice Tornado ideally on this guy. He still took a while for him to get out there. Alright, he's down now though. Okay. I like that. Okay, this is, I'm seeing some potential here. Spike of the Stygian. Against Divinity top floor. I feel like once I play one of these, I'm good for almost the whole fight. Do I really need another Frenzied Swarm? These dudes are so tanky. This is, I've never actually done Wickless Baron. I've done tanks with Legion of Wax and been impressed, but this is like a whole different level of impressive because it's like he's getting Harvest 3/3 on each of those. Like, this is one of the best tanks I've seen, is just Wickless Baron with Legion of Wax. I'm definitely filing that one away in the memory banks. So I could skip here. I don't think I'm going to do that. Spike gives me Split Anvil synergy. It gives me Trader's Quill synergy. It's an easy incant. That sap could be okay. Could be really nice. I think it's pretty redundant with the Mortal Entrapment, to be honest. 3 sap is not better than 6 dazed, so I don't know. I could still do a Frenzied Swarm, I feel. But I've got a Drip Fall, I've got a Frenzied Swarm, I've got... Like, I kind of need spell damage. I don't know. I think I'm skipping this. It feels wrong to skip a Frenzied Swarm, but I am at a 30 size deck here. Subsiming Blade. So all of these have Split Anvil synergy. Engulfed in Smoke, redundant with the daze, but since I have a 2-floor setup Not necessarily, right? Like, let me think. So against Divinity, bottom floor, the Wickless Baron doesn't get quite the same benefit because the trample. It still will have that benefit versus the waves, but mid floor it does a better job at mitigating the effect from Divinity. So like Engulfed in Smoke might be nice every now and then. I think we'll take Engulfed in Smoke. Okay. This is the weirdest one. This is one where it's... So let's think what we're looking for. Obviously we would love a multi-strike on anything. Additional health on these would be great. These two Wickless Barons. Now we can finally make our Infusion. We'll put Siren of the Sea into Nameless Siren, I think. But they would get the Frenzy Stone for sure. If there is one. We're pretending we don't know. And honestly, I can't remember. So, if it's not Frenzy Stone, what's good? Large Stone's not good. It could be good. I guess Large Stone on one of these would be okay. That could be the one that I put with Tethys. Hell, it could be the one that I put with the Sirens. So, I don't know. Like, maybe it's okay. I mean, Large Stone's a lot of extra health. It really helps with the Relentlesses. If I'm confident that I can keep Tethys alive to apply all of her shit. I'm killing most things with spells then. So Large Stone does actually look good to me. Large Stone on a Wickless Baron. Unless I want to double up Sirens on a floor. Which still, I only put Large Stone on one of them. The other one can be the one that goes there, right? So Large Stone is good. Frenzy Stone is good. Quick, probably not good. What about Endless at this point? Is Endless even good on anything? Like, we do have these Molten Casements. We know that Endless is good on them. I have to imagine it's good. That Endless would be good. I know for a fact we're not going to find Endless, which is the problem, but I'm trying to think, you know, as if I don't know that. So there's a lot of good reasons to go Merchant of Steel here. What about Merchant of Magic? Plus we got to compare, there's health, gold, those are the same thing essentially. Gold's actually more valuable to me than health, because it is health, and it's both health and purchasing power. Herzl's Hoard, is that more valuable than a Caverns? I don't know that it is. Both have low and high rolls. So what about spell-wise, what I want? Consume Remove on Urchin Spines is okay. I think I would actually just do it on another Excavated Ember. So that would actually be a good play, though. That would be a good play. Double stack on Engulfed in Smoke would be good. I think I'd do that over, like, Dripfall. Holdover on... I could probably just hold over Engulfed in Smoke. That seems good. I could hold over this Excavated Ember, that could be okay. Essentially, it's not costing me a draw and just giving me an extra Ember each turn, which is maybe not that great. But holdover, I think, on Engulfed in Smoke would be good. Then I can use that to stack one floor with Stealth and stack the other floor with Dazed against Divinity. Probably top floor would get the Stealth in both the Seraph and Divinity cases, and then bottom floor would get the Moral Entrapment. Well, against Seraph, I would stack Moral Entrapment whenever I could. So holdover's good. Consume remove is good. Permafrost. I don't know about permafrost if it's any good. I could permafrost Engulfed in Smoke, that might be okay. I could permafrost Frenzied Swarm, that's also pretty good. Ooh, Beast of Bones is going through it. Alright, be curious to see what he does. That, by the way, is Mr. Papa's Penguin / Raw Fizzle Beef. The literal master at Melting Remnant. He has like close to 100% win rate, so that'll be interesting to see. What was the other one? I thought it's double stack. So double stack. I don't know. I see Quick is a bad one, whereas there's no bad ones over here. Like Permafrost would probably be the weakest, but it's better than Quick. I kind of want to go this route. Let's see what's here. Okay. Well, these aren't the greatest. Petty Theft might actually be good, though. Because let's think about it. This is this is a resource, right? I think we can do it. We don't have any actual backline shots, so I don't know. It's okay. What do we got here? Okay, I think that goes on another Ember. 30 power. Are we gonna go to Shardsville here? I know we're doing the Siren Infusion, so let's do that. It's gonna give me some pretty good scaling. We can go to 30. Or we can go to 100, I mean. Do we want intrinsic on anything? Like, I could intrinsic this. If I'm going against Divinity, I'm gonna need it. I think I do this. I do this. Right? I don't know though. 30 magic power here makes this another, like a thing I can kill with. I think I like that. I might also like this. On top of everything. What if I just did that? That costs 1. My fear with this is that it costs 2. I could just do this since it just costs 1. I think I'm fine with that, maybe. We'll intrinsic that. Alright, we're above the shard count. We don't have to take any more shards. Plus 10... I could plus 10 this. Why not? And we'll do that on one of these. And at any rate, do we need to do that with Split Anvil? Probably not. Probably don't even need to do this on any of these, but it would be nice to get some of these to 0, just so I can play them and then play like a Mortal Entrapment against the Diligent. There's the holdover. Okay, I think I hold this over. And I keep it at 2. You know, we have Split Anvil. I think I just take some of these down to 0 again. And 10. Let's get that to doing 40. I think that's fine. Alright. I'm actually feeling pretty decent about this. Well, we can set this up right now. We're going to have a different fight here than before. I kept my shards a little more under control the other fights, but that is not happening here. 9, 9. So he'd be... We should do that. I don't want to Ember Drain. Let's fuck his pathing up. That was not in my best interests. Alright, that'll get me 2. I can play that out. I need to kill them before they get to me. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, let's do this. Wow, that was really lucky shot. I guess we'll do this here. And then we can do this. That'll get us some good stuff. 11. I'd rather just chump block that then. Alright, we're getting good spell weakness on the boss too. We could eventually get a pretty good hit there. Let's throw that out, we don't need that. This is the floor I need to stack stealth on. Actually, yeah, I can do that. This floor, I can just do that on... Do we start with this? Because if I do this, I can reduce it to 0. Yeah, I'm not drawing into any 3 costs, so this is fine to do it this way. That guy's getting through with full fucking health. Well, at least we got the golden vault. And let's do that. There goes 100% of the gold. Maybe that's fine. $26 by 3. We can afford to start with that then. Do this. We'll keep the spell weakness there going. I think we want to stack this. Keep it stacked. Well, do I really need to keep the spell weakness going? I miss out on 2 incants if I don't do this here. I think it's fine to do this. I want the incants. I'm worried about the waves right now. I'm not too worried about the boss. I think we'll destroy the boss. Alright, what do I throw here? This... So we can do this. Ah, shit. I fucked that up. Oh, man. Well, I'm not opposed to reloading this fight. So the stealth should have went there, because I didn't realize this guy's doing 10 damage. That's Tethys for you. Even this isn't going to save him. Well, not having Tethys around is going to hurt. No other way to put that. Let's see if we can do it without it. I'd like to see if it's, you know, feasible, no reloads. Let's start with these, do that, throw that. We'll do that, we'll do that. Stack it. I guess we can just stack it on you for whatever that's worth. Here we go. I lose so much value down here, unfortunately, like all of that spell weakness, so a single striking, maybe we can get enough stealth, who knows. But yeah, this isn't the greatest. Can't get past the Alabaster Guardian, so I'm just getting the incant up there. I did a surprising amount of damage with just the Baron. It just goes to show it's pretty good. Alright, we'll do that. I think we might have it here. Yeah, we got it. Wow. Just for good measure. Let's see how much we had it. I mean, we had it a pretty good amount, it looks like. Look at that. Alright, well, no reload needed. It's looking pretty strong. It's looking pretty strong. It's a weird deck, though. It's hard for me to know how it's going to do. Oh, I have to imagine Ancient Synergy's good. Yeah, let's take that. I think we still continue to do draw. I could take an Ember, but I think draw just really gets us there. I'm getting pretty good incant synergy, so I don't have enough gold to make use of trinkets. So the question is, we've already outlined that we want, other than quick, every single upgrade at steel is good. So I have to imagine this is fine. There's the removals, there's the boons. Everything over here is good. Let's check this, I guess. -2. There's the large stone. How bad do I want that large stone? That's 40 extra health, which honestly represents around 80 extra health, if I'm being honest. It might be pretty good. If I get that, I can't really re-roll, though, for, like, Endless or Multi-Strike. So, here's the thing that's just going to eat away at my soul. The problem is I am almost certain that Frenzy Stone is here if I re-roll from memory, but again, we're playing as if we didn't know, right? So I think we just take this. This is going to make one of these guys an absolute beast. And we don't have to re-roll. We can simply just get armor incant like here, or even here. It might be better here. Because the large stone one should really go with... I mean, it could go with any of them. It really could just go with any of them. I think this is fine. We're not hitting the other steel up, right? Like, the Hellvent is something we want to hit. Do I want this Siren of the Sea to have even additional armor? I don't think it needs it. I feel like it's pretty good on the Wickless. Do I reroll for another upgrade on Nameless? I think I actually do. Okay, I was right. It was the Frenzy Stone, but you know what? It's fine. Actually, 25 here is great. That really allows me to put the unit down and have it survive. So I'm actually plenty fine with this, the way that went. Now, knowing we don't have Endless on these, they're not very useful to me. They may even be less useful than the Dregs. But not really. Let's get rid of the Dregs. And we wanted to do something here, did we? Probably not that. Probably not these. Yeah, probably not. I want to keep these, like, I still want to keep the everything under control. Now, is another spell weakness better than a thing of chill wind? We get extra health here. 12 health is not bad. I say we go full spell weakness. I'm down with it. Alright, Pyre Wings. Oh, that's not going to be great. Heaven's Seal. I think we can do this, though, as long as we keep Tethys alive. We can go mid-floor with Tethys. Mid-floor with Tethys. And find, hopefully, stealth, and then stealth will actually, you know, priority to that. Okay. Damn, okay. Well, I can actually set up down here. I think I will. Because I have the drip fall here. I'd rather have this extra space. What we can do is this. We have this for the turn after. Where there's not a Pyre Wings. They'll kill that. They'll be stealth and good to go. And then maybe I can stealth the top floor in preparation of this guy. Alright, we definitely need you down. I really want that Pyre Wings to die. So let's make that happen. How am I going to do this? Wow, I can damn near kill this thing. Nine plus 9 is 18. Perfect. Oh wait, what? Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. Oh, whatever. I wasted a bunch of incants then for no reason. And yeah, I almost killed him just to have him fully heal. That's pretty awesome. And now I can't play this. I mean, I couldn't play it anyway. Maybe I should have actually just put her here. I blew the spell weakness. That's not good. That's a lot of pyre damage. Yeah, that's really bad. Can I get an Ember, maybe? I got a 1 out of 6 to get it. I got it. Okay. This isn't gonna work. This is not gonna work. I can't hit anything. It could work. I could hit it first, then daze it. That actually might be the call. It's already hit. I can put you down. Do that, do that. Alright, it's dazed for 6, or 5, I guess. And we got that extra gold as buffer. It works for me. Alright. Let's... Man, is there any way I can get that going? I don't know if I want to take that damage. I want to do this here. Oh, we're not going to be able to kill this guy. This guy's going to put some work in on us. The Ember drain's just a little bit too much. But if I can hopefully not die from here on out, please. That would be great. Let's do this. That. This. I don't know about Harness a Titan. I don't know what it's really providing me. We can do that. We can just throw that away. Let's not burst that. Let's... Nah, I got Ancient Synergy coming up. That'll be fine. Could also just daze that. Let's just get the incants here since I got double incant synergy up there. Alright, we start with this. Get that incant. We don't really need to stealth down here. We should start building up stealth here from here on out. Get the money wherever we can. Yeah, should have started with that obviously, but whatever. Okay. Looks like we can just keep doing this. I should get enough. Now, living armor is actually one of the worst for my setup, but I still got 21 of this. That'll do. That'll do. I should have probably tried to get the money, actually. I might have been able to do it even with that. Let's see, 30 times 20. Nah, probably not. Another ancient synergy. I gotta imagine that's good. Memento Mori, I don't know. I think it counts those dudes that spawn as friendly deaths. Memento Mori is probably good. Then I think we go this Hellvent route. We already bought all of our unit upgrades anyhow. Our hand is pretty much forced. Now, I don't have to take this. I should, like, debate that. I mean, 130 shards, 115 to 130, there is somewhat of a difference. Especially since I did not take resin removal. That means extra stacks of stealth and particularly the spell shields what I'm worried about, because I do rely on finishing with spells. So that's not nothing. Oh, I have to imagine wing clippings is going to be good. Right? Not in that case. I don't have to have this either, though. It's still okay. It's good in that case, and then just against Diligent it should be good. I say we take it. Now I can't re-roll for anything here. I should... I'll debate taking the artifact. The thing, it's another one of those things where it's like I know what's there and I know how good it's going to be, but I'm trying to just think as if I didn't know, right? I could double stack this if I want to take it up to 3. Then it's putting some of these other 3 costs in a tough place. Like Mortal Entrapment will almost never get played then. In fact, it will pretty much never get played, so I don't think we do that. I could do that, but then it costs 2. I think we don't buy that double stack. I'd rather just have the extra buffer for Golden's Vault. We should get one of these down to 2. Do I need to add damage to these? I could add damage there. That helps it, you know, times a decent amount. And that equals health. Permafrost in the same vein. I don't really think it's going to be better than just good old gold. Keeping the gold. I could take another one of these down. Is that really all that good? I could take this down since I have it turn 1. Maybe I like that more. It's also then becomes fodder, which is fine. And I think we just held everything else. I think we would take this. And then, yeah, old braces. With the frickin' molten whatever is going to be just stupidly good. I think I duplicate this. Do I really need to do that, though? If I just duplicate that. Let's duplicate that. Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. This is a run, unlike the other one that I did when I won. This is one I could see myself arriving at without prior knowledge of the run. This, by the way, is great that we got this down to 0. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to keep this on holdover, so... First things first, let's do that. Do I want to maybe just let these hit me? Like, I could stealth Tethys. And then just let these hit. Actually, it doesn't make much sense right here to do that, I would say. I think it's better to do this. See, this is great. I don't get any Scourges in now. Let's get you in. I could probably burn that. Although this might be a good turn to burn this. Let's burn that. Then I can do this. Just throw that away. Okay, we got you. Fortunately, we're losing that. It's not much I can do about that, though. Let's break a spell shield. And if that's going to live, we might as well not have it shuffle a Scourge at least. Okay, that'll do. We'll do that. I don't want to get Ember Drained. 5, 16, that's good. 3, 15. So this, I don't want to put this down here. I guess I could put this down, though. I could also put that down. That way, I get a whole extra hit in on Seraph. I like that. Alright. We're definitely going to take a little bit of gold damage here, unfortunately, unless I want to not play one of these, because this will clear this out. But if I don't have them, I suppose it's fine. I might want to just get this out of the deck, so I will just burn this one then, because I don't want that cycling back in. And let's see, 5, 10, 16, that works out okay. We can just get some gold this way. That'll pretty much nullify the two of them at least. Not quite, but it does almost nullify it. Alright, should I just burn this? I mean, this is an okay burn too. Actually, why not just this? Yeah, that makes sense. We can let that hit us if we want to. Do we really need to, though? I can delete everything like this. This thing shuffles Scourges, though. Too bad this guy doesn't do a little bit more damage. You'd think all 3 into sweep should at least do 30. That'd be too much to ask. I could also get rid of some spell shield. I do kind of need to do that, so let's just take this hit. Now we can do, that's 40, 48 by 5, 11, 44, 48 by 5 is 53 by 11, so let's do this, and, oh, we broke all the spell shield. But it's not like he's getting, yeah, this is fine, this is fine. I was going to say, he's not getting hit by Tethys anyway until the stealth goes out. It could be pretty impacting that we haven't been building stealth this entire time, though. That's, like, potentially an issue. I think we can get rid of that. We do need to do this, though. Get some damage in there. Unfortunately, he's going to hit us a few times. We're going to run out of gold soon. Can burn this. Okay, this will be fine. We might just let that hit. We can throw it away with Frenzied Swarm. And I could get the money there so this stops shuffling Scourges in and shit. Then it just hits. Should have just gotten the incant up there, actually. I don't know why I did that there. Alright, so 17 by 3, 16, 15, 17, 17. Alright, so we're going to start here. We're going to get so much spell damage. We should be fine. We're going to finish things off huge here. This is like arguably even stronger than the other deck I had. This is amazing. I need to definitely, like, if you didn't know, now you know. I didn't know. I had always said Legion, you know, was a good with tanks, but this is a different level. Like, this is insane. The Wickless Baron synergy. Alright, what do we burn here? Does that just kill him? Yes, so let's get some gold first. That'll do. And then let's do that. Alright, moment of truth. Hopefully I'm not too cocky. And I've technically done this run without reloads. There was a few times I wanted to reload, but I didn't end up needing it because, honestly, because Wickless Baron carried the fuck out of it. Okay. We don't want to incant the bottom. Unfortunately, we drew both these, so we can't... Like, that's really unfortunate there. Not gonna lie. But it is what it is. We'll do this. This. I don't have to set up top. I could just set up mid with... because I'll get hit once here, and then again... Like, I could set up mid for what's her name. That might be fine. I also don't get Ember Drain for next turn. And I can make use of a lot of this. I like, do I really need top floor? I don't think so. I get hit here twice, so it kills the moat. I don't even hardly lose anything for that. I could do that if I wanted to. I kind of want to do it here. Put you here. Do this. Do we need to do that? I mean, I pretty much kill everything here with just these. But I should, just to get all my incants out of the way, right? Let's do that, do that. I'm losing a little bit there. Would I be better off doing this? I don't necessarily... Yeah, let's just do that. So these spikes, that's an issue. One that I don't know. I don't think I can resolve it. Now we're hurting. Now we're hurting. Alright, let's just see what we can do. You have 40. There's just no way I'm getting through to that. If I were to... Yeah, the spikes goes to everything. This is where the real weaknesses of Tethys come into play. I'm going to do these first, then this, then I'll finish with that so I don't have to take all of that damage. But this is not the greatest thing in the world. Let's just throw you away up there. This floor here is not fun. I didn't even apply the spell weakness either because of the stupid way that shit interacts. I'll be good for Relentless. I really don't have an answer right now to much else. We really want to try to focus on this. I can get through this. Well, I guess we'll do that. I do need that gold, because without spell weakness, I don't really know how I'm taking this guy out. Do I have an urchin spines that got preserved? No, didn't want to throw me that bone. Have I had anything preserved that I... Yeah, nothing really. I think we start with that. Yeah. Well, this might get us pretty close. Can do 164 there. Let's see, on resolve, you're adding weights of contrition to me. Just trying to think. I could do that, but then I don't get this 164 in because he'll be behind all of that. Do that, then I get hit, I get extra stuff there. Yeah, let's just do that. At 90 whatever health, he's solved. I have 180 gold still. Alright, let's start with this. Throw this. This fucking bullshit again. We're going to want to stealth this because we don't want to get Ember drained, of course. We can really start to stack the dazed here. Then again, I could do it here. That getting through is not going to be good. Well, I don't think we have much of a choice. Let's do this. If I did that, 80, so it's still just going to get through. That full health guy, it's not going to be good. You're dazed for 6, so let's do the stealth there. I could daze this just so I don't get that weight. Yeah, we're a little bit rough up there. We can start with this. This should be fine. Maybe we do this anyway. So we don't want to get the Ember drained there either. I don't know what we're going to do with this floor though. I need to hit my good shit. For sure. Man, losing Tethys, that was just not good at all though. Okay, let's start with that. Do that. 260 damage. I gotta start with this, unfortunately. Waves remaining will be 1 there, but I could maybe drip fall it. And maybe I gotta do this. But how am I surviving this? Well, I have 2 ancient synergies. Is that gonna be enough? $48 by 3 will solve that guy. 48 by 2 will not solve that guy nor that guy. So we gotta do it like this. This I can survive, I think, at 71. I don't know though. I might still be dead. I am gonna reload this though if that's the case. Yeah, fuck that. Alright. We gotta figure out a way to keep Tethys alive. So, I do end up having to reload this one, so be it. I'm gonna keep going for it. Beast is catching up there. It's moving along. What if I go mid? And we'll still resume the whole... I don't know that I need the Baron up there. I think I need this. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. So we're going to do this. 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 We need that on holdover, 100%. And... whatever. So they do that. I also need a turn. We gotta hold that. Like, what I need to do is I need to absolutely try to see if I can somehow snipe the backliners before Tethys dies. If I could at least have the first spikes not kill Tethys, that would be ideal. Either way, we're gonna keep this here. Do I need to do that? I can do that. Don't play that then. I need that Ice Tornado for that turn. This turn. If I can kill some of these before, you know, they get to me, that would be ideal. Okay, there's this. Both of these together is iffy. Okay, hold. Nah, it's worth the shot here to try to break that spell shield, I think. Complete miss. That doesn't do anything for us there. These can't get really spammed out, so yeah. A little bit of a miss, but we'll see. Alright, I have to break this motherfucker's shield. Somehow. How do I do that? How do I do this? I can't, right? There's just no way. Even that's not hardly doing anything yet. The spell shield's really annoying. I think I made the right call duping the Ancient Synergy. I'm just kind of not getting them when I need them. Maybe I could have duped Petty Theft, I don't know. I didn't think of the spikes enough and how much they fuck over everything. Really thought this one was going to go the distance. It doesn't really look like that's going to happen, though. I have no way to keep Tethys alive. Without her alive, I cannot take on anything because I don't have Frenzy Stone. It's unfortunate. This Divinity fight's just a fucking nightmare. Just cannot keep Tethys alive. She's bound to die is the problem. I should have took the goddamn Wicked Blaze. I could at least bring her back every now and then to help. Or even the Sacred Wicks. I'm trying to think what I took over those. I took this over Sacred Wicks, I think. And I took the Stealth over... Honestly, I probably don't need this Stealth. I don't know, it's been pretty useful too, though. Like, it's definitely not been useless. This really sucks. If there was just a way I could, like, damage her slightly, I could do the Mortal Entrapment. Well, never. This is obviously not gonna work. I want to see if there's some way this deck gets there. At the very least, I think I've at least found a pretty good thing here, which is the Legion of Wax Wickless Baron, but yet again, in true Tethys fashion, honestly, it just can't get by Divinity. What if we put both these up here and just let them get hit every turn? How much is that? That's giving me 6/6 a turn, essentially a Morsel Maker Infusion worth of stats. 6/6 minimum a turn. It's worth a shot. I mean, I don't really have much else I can do here, right? Like, we don't actually want to stun him. And Tethys here could go here. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. Like, you could go here, something. I highly doubt this is going to work. Okay, that could work. Just get them all statted up. It's actually not even 6/6 a turn, because... Actually, it is. It is, just not the first turn. We want harvests up here, right? If we can keep them stealthed... Do we give up on trying to kill this bitch, or do I see if I can do it somehow? Do I want to incant for the armor there or here? Alright, waste. Fucking waste. This hitting first is not really in my interest, so I might as well just have that die. Wait, is that actually bad? Apparently it was. We can do that. Actually, if I start with the right thing and don't do that, rush into that like a dumbass, I think I have that. Start with the 3 there. Then it's starting to look enticing. Now, I would say, though, that that's not necessarily... that's more an artifact of just random RNG of how things get drawn. I happen to get the synergies there. I don't know that that's necessarily, you know, me being incorrect by setting up how I set up before, but I would like to know that it's just possible to win with this deck. So, we'll see. But, you know, we are definitely, like, cheesing the system here, so to speak. Let's see, we did this, right? Do that. Okay. So this was better. Oops. Well, I didn't actually need to do that, but whatever. Let's get more of that. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so here we actually start with the right fucking thing this time, which would be... that. Or this. Or that. I don't know, now I'm second guessing it. Is it that? There's the spell shield, there's the money. Don't know why I did that, but whatever. So we can take a bit here. Well, we live to fight another day with Tethys, which is good. Let's see, let's do this. I could get rid of the Scourge this turn since I have these, so I should do that. This is actually probably better down here, huh? And we can do these here. Do that. Get some definite damage here. I want to do that. Do we keep this floor stealthed? I'm like slowly losing health up here. Maybe that's fine. I feel like I just need to get this floor stealthed up. Like I guess I'm a bit worried about Relentless now. Let's see. Well, that gets pretty solved by the other thing here. This is a floor though that I need to be on the lookout for. That solves that. Do I keep this on holdover, or do I let it come out? I have all of the spell weakness. I I'm never going to be able to really cash in on it, unfortunately. I just don't see how I'm ever going to like cut through all this shit. These guys really aren't doing much. Let's do that for now. Okay. Well, I could move her down this turn. I'm probably dying here anyway. I guess I could... That's one way to get the damage in, and I can stack the days there. Because I'm not really going to do anything here. I think that's fine, then I don't need this stealth that much. We can just throw this away. I should try to break the spell shield and get an incant at least. Am I dying to this guy? It looks like it. No, I'm not. But I'm dying to the next wave. Right? Well, I can start with this. You're just dead no matter what. Not no matter what. I can put her down and I should be fine. It's only 9. To take that out. I have the synergy, so that should make that pretty trivial. So if I take you out, because I can't take this out, you'll still get that damage in. You're going to get hit pretty big. Not really much I can do about that, though, yeah. What if I then... 48. This all should solve the top row. If I do this, I can really get the Relentless potentially solved here. So that's solved. I need to think about solving this. Gotta do this here. You're now at 2 spell shield. That's not good. I just need to keep her alive then. This is dying. I need to take this floor out. That's what I need to do. Giving them extra damage is not my benefit here. Do that. Let's do that. Should have done that up there, actually. So if I can cut through these, I have 9 whatever stacked here. We gotta cut through this, because this floor... Well, I don't know. Is this floor pretty good? I mean, 880. That's a lot. We'll keep that in mind. I get more out of incanting here, so let's start here. Or do I start here? there. Let's start here. Okay, that's going to be good. Okay. Okay. Huh. All of this is still not enough. Had I not done Large Stone and got Frenzy Stone, I think we have this. Let's just see how this plays out. I don't trust that it knows the math here, so let's just see if I do actually win. I want to know exactly how this goes down. Okay, we can do a little bit faster. The 19 damage is a bit rough. I'm not going to reload anymore. If it can't be done, yeah, okay, I legitimately die then. Yeah, if I have to reload that much, it means the deck really wasn't there in a no reload situation. I can only be so fancy with navigating a deck. I don't know, I was feeling good at, but then again, you know, my weird Legion of Wax Frostbite also made it to Divinity and fizzled out. I think that was a deck that also could have taken a realistic line of logic. So far, really, the only way I win is with an unrealistic line of logic that I would really not be able to take and have consistency with. I can't be like, oh, I'm just going to find Paraffin Enforcer, and I'm just going to find Burnout Extension. It's just going to work out. There's no way I could ever think of that mindset. I mean, think about how many different ways I can think of that here that it didn't work out, right? Like, just never getting endless on stuff and whatnot. But, I will say, all is not lost. The Wickless Baron Legion of Wax, I think, was pretty damn legit. Knowing what I know, if I would have went all in on Harvest, I think this run could work. I still need to find a way that the logic is sound, that I could do a full-in Harvest, still make this Infusion, but maybe not going on Incant, because the Incant clearly didn't work out that well. Tethys, I think what we end up seeing is just like, she works great until Divinity, and just cannot work against Divinity. I mean, maybe there's a way I could have been more fancy with Mold Braces and had her, you know, actually get some armor. That's potentially something that we didn't really try. It's probably worth a shot, but let me put it this way. What if I didn't have Mold Braces? What if I just completely had misses there at the last artifact? There needs to be just a better way for me to make her work. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this one. Super long one. Till next one. Till next time, peace.